All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. Cameron wins the first tap. DeGoey, read it best. Side bottom. Clever kick. McCreary demanded the footy and got it. Good disciplined defence. Lipinski.
A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two.
Cameron showing his skills. DeGoey, Membry, cops some unwanted attention. Side bottom. Boot, ball, goal!
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Pies on the board early. Cameron with a deft tap. DeGoey gets the kick away. You can't question his commitment. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire whistles for a ball up. The two big men do battle. Side bottom. Dacos. DeGoey. Can he hit a target? Pryor desperate to win it back. Normally delivers. Pendlebury makes good contact. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Great tackling technique there. Cameron palms it down. Side bottom. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Takes the safe option. Fiorini pushes into space and receives the footy. Dacos. Too slow. Thought his way through it. Cameron pulls the trigger. Perhaps prematurely. It's a behind.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Looking for a quick transition.
Can they get it forward this time? Conservative kick. They're moving the footy well here. Off he goes. They can't catch him. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Great play. Good work rate.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Pies have started brightly with the first two. Cameron palms it down. DeGoey, Dacos. You can see their confidence growing. Gets up high and manages to hold on. Sensational grab. Cameron, the Pies, having a great patch. Crisp gets his kick despite the heat. McGrath heads them off at the pass. Caldwell on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Not good footy there. Elliott. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Which way will it bounce? Side bottom.
They're tackling with great intent.
Cameron with a deft tap. DeGoey. Mackay went bang and out of play.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Who can get the clearance? A bit of a panicked handball. Dacos. Boot to ball and that's a goal.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Cameron with the tap. DeGoey, Dacos just shoveled it out. Some indirect ball movement here. That'll be play on. Pendlebury, the Pies, are playing some great footy. What's he got on offer? Harassed into an error. Elliott is hard to beat one-on-one.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
The Pies look like running away with it. There's another.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Pies.
Have got it on their terms.
The big men fly. De Goey.
He's been dispossessed.
Dacos. Side bottom. What a first term they're having.
The sprint is on.
Schiltz. Newen accepted the invitation.
They're tackling with venom today.
Cameron slaps it out. Dacos. The midfield battle's so important. Dersma looking to peg one back. Perryman gathers.
The fans will be happy to see this.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Cameron with a deft tap. De Goey gathers on the half volley. Redmond intercepts. Inside 50 with the kick. Houston wins the contest and can relieve the pressure.
They've found the magic formula.
Frampton has found some space. McCreary with a chance to run. This is good ball movement. The Pies can build something here. Dacos can keep it moving. De Goey. It's come unstuck.
They've got to get a wriggle on.
Fiorini.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Umpire calls advantage and off they go. McGrath
Thwarts them again.
Mackay works hard to present. Caldwell. Waiting for someone to come at him. That's a good option, and this looks promising.
Tidy ball.
McCreary clears the area. Attracted a crowd. He's besieged.
It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Cameron wins the tap. Dacos. Stripped of it. Long. Pendlebury. Into the pocket he goes. The kick was misdirected. What can they build here? Caldwell presents in space. That's skillful. Dersma with a chance to relieve the pressure. Fiorini met solidly.
They're in danger of a goalless quarter.
Long gets to it first.
Membry is the man on the spot and he's marked.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful, one behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Pies were able to keep their opposition scoreless in the first term off the back of immense pressure. They closed down their space and tackled relentlessly, and it would have felt suffocating. You'd think it would be difficult to maintain that sort of intensity all match long, but they are as well equipped defensively as any side in the competition.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Cameron
Could do this with his eyes closed.
stripped of the footy. Parrish takes the hand pass. Perkins. Blakiston going flat chat. They've got them on the overlap. Newen marks. That's hard to stop.
To inject some life into this contest.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Dacos heads wide with the kick in.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
He's hit up the lead. Dacos long. The Bombers are chasing tail.
Gee, they're playing well.
Allen. Merritt picks it off. That's poor kicking. Probing ball. Dersma. Can he impose himself on the match? McCreary is there to thwart that play. Pendlebury all on his own. Couldn't burst through.
It's amounted to nothing. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
In no man's land. Kako throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
He's full of energy, never more so than when he's just kicked the goal. He loves it more than most.
The Bombers hitting the scoreboard early after an underwhelming first quarter. Dacos under pressure. Pendlebury Can he find a teammate? Elliott! That's a big play.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Bombers
Are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly.
Steele, Dacos, under pressure, Pendlebury. And we will do it all again. Blakiston slaps it out. Parrish.
The team physios will be working overtime.
Something has to give soon.
The Pies are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Allen, Steele. Good tackle.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
Useful hand pass. Well-weighted kick. Punched away. Right. The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Bombers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Steen is giving him a bath. Steele, Allen, Long. That's good work rate. Schultz is in the clear and marks uncontested. Dacos, he's put it through.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Pies with a steadying goal. Steen,
He's worth his weight in gold.
Dacos, Allen, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Johnson, careful ball movement. Caldwell, dangerous to leave on his own.
Kicking at his first.
No problems there.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
The big men fly.
Like Batman and Robin. Big tackle laid. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Steen has been dominant in the ruck. Steele, Lipinski takes the mark and can extend the margin. Mackay wins it back. Great mark. Roberts working hard and presenting well. Dersma on a lead. Provides some run. Can they get something going? It's a dreadful mistake. That's a useful ball. Roberts tries to spike it out of the danger zone. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it.
Steen, this is getting monotonous.
Steele, solid tackle. The Pies with a chance for a stoppage goal.
Steen, it's been a mighty performance.
Dacos, we will do it all again.
The Bombers are a big chance if they can just tidy up their disposal and decision-making.
Dacos, an ever-present threat. He's got it.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart.
Dacos, Blakiston, desperate to win it back. Kicks to space. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. Dersma has it within range.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
For a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. They might as well not have a ruck.
Steele, Allen, kicks to centre wing. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Pendlebury. It's a tough game.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Cameron is teaching him a lesson. He's not one to take a backward step. Honours the lead. The defence is disorganised. That's a terrific kick. Surely a goal coming up now.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Pies are showing why they were well back to win this match.
The two big men do battle. Caldwell, Fiorini, great play.
Moore doing what he does best.
Terrific forward pressure. Some indirect ball movement here. Desperate defence.
When one tackle just won't do.
The umpire will have it. Cameron,
He is simply too good.
Crisp, Quaynor, can he mop up? You can see their confidence growing. Allen,
He's outmarked two of them.
careful with the kick. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Bombers are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders. Too much, in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Cameron,
Just for something different.
Steele, clean pickup. Long, runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Lace out, great footy.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
There's 5 points gone begging.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
McGrath doesn't often waste it. Mackay
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
in no hurry here. This is good ball movement. Mackay can get it and go. That's a strong mark. Clever kick. Fiorini, probably too far out to score. Who's at home? May. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay. Bangs it long. Right. Great body work.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
The Bombers are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
The Bombers stay in touch.
Same old, same old.
Crisp, Allen in the right spot. Steele, DeGoey had some assistance. He didn't break stride. It's come unstuck. Good looking kick. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Reed. Foot race on the wing. Dacos wins the race. Throws it on the boot. Poor footy there. I've liked his game today. He's hit up the lead. Perkins. They're building something dangerous here. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. What's he got on offer? Long has worked hard to present.
Their ball movement has been impressive.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Bombers will need to respond. It's being put to them.
Steen continues to have his way.
Steele, Long. Under pressure. Crisp spills out in the tackle.
Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Roberts, Barrow, normally delivers.
Steen, tidy ball.
Crisp, short pass looks good. He's off. Can he find a teammate? Steele drops into the hole and marks.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
That's offline, didn't really give it a chance.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Looking for a quick transition.
McGrath in the clear. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Perkins presents in space. Who's front and centre? Caldwell, Mackay. They've put themselves under pressure. They can smell victory. Roberts is calm in a crisis. Pryor blasts away. Lipinski spoils. Anyone's ball. He's been accosted.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Steen could do this with his eyes closed.
DeGoey, Crisp. Parrish accepted the invitation. Perkins, that's good work rate. Well-weighted kick. Caldwell has found some space. Right, Dersma. They desperately need a goal. Perryman marks on the last line of defence. What can they muster from the back half? Maynard, they're moving the footy well here. DeGoey. No one can mark. Right, out of the congestion. Caldwell manages to get off a handball. Reed,
He had prior opportunity.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
crosses the paint. Newen clears the area.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard.
Steen has had his measure today.
DeGoey throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Bombers are in danger of being run over. The big men fly. Caldwell, Long, gets to it first. Caddy mops that one up. They've got to get a wriggle on. Bouncing ball. Can he impose himself on the match? The Pies have won it back. Sets a task for the forwards. Punched away. Dacos squeezes the kick. Elliott uses the body well.
This should not be a problem.
That is going very close. Not close enough.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Looking for a quick transition.
Good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Perkins with a chance to run. Slowing it down. Can they get something going? More.
We've seen that before. That's sloppy play.
Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
I know they're not playing for keeps today, but this has nonetheless been very impressive. They've moved the ball with speed and precision, and they've got a plethora of options in that forward 50. This kind of footy will certainly mix it with the best during the season.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Steen wins it. Crisp. Can he get it out? De Goey. Through the centre square he goes. He just keeps racking up disposals.
Punched that like he meant it.
Newen. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Steen with a deft tap. Crisp. Snap around the body. It's there!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Pies go on their merry way. Steen is giving him a bath. Steele, this is promising. Couldn't burst through.
He'll feel that one.
The Bombers are chasing tail. Steen pounces. Good tackle towards the boundary line.
The non-preferred lets him down.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Honours the lead.
What's he got on offer?
The Pies guarding the corridor. Crisp all on his own. Searching kick.
Taking out some frustration possibly. Steen. They have absolutely spifflicated him.
The umpire whistles for a ball up.
Steen. It's been a mighty performance.
Crisp throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
They've got good chemistry, those two. De Goey goes laterally.
Decides to go. It hasn't quite got the wheels.
Elliott in the goal square takes a beauty.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He's got 4. He's having a big impact.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
The Bombers might need to crack open Plan C in a minute.
They might as well not have a ruck.
Steele, De Goey, Pendlebury, Crisp. They're going hammer and tong, looking to extend this margin. Roberts
Doing what he does best.
Newen. He would have fancied his chances from there. Schiltz only knows one way. Boot to ball just in time. A rare turnover and welcome respite. The Bombers
They've been out of sorts. Poor disposal keeps letting them down.
Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. He hasn't been himself today. Crisp dealt with the pressure. McStay got some space, so they'll take the advantage. Moore, here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Newen works hard to present. Dersma can keep it moving. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Roberts gets a good bounce. Doesn't often waste it.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
Conservative kick. The Bombers
Continue to be second to the ball.
Perryman working hard and presenting well. Crisp, great work ethic to push forward and present. They're a pleasure to watch.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
He's got it done.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Pies are absolutely airborne at the moment. Steen has rucked tirelessly. Side bottom. Allen fighting hard. Pendlebury. Crisp. Pokes it into the pocket. One of the few times they've missed the target. That's a useful ball. Dersma with a chance to relieve the pressure. Perkins pushes into space and receives the footy. McGrath makes position. Clever kick. Dersma working hard and being rewarded. This is more positive. Well played. He doesn't waste many. Good thinking and good execution too. Not a lot of positives today. Merritt in the clear on centre wing. Sharp. Great body work. Johnson dangerous to leave on his own. Kicks to a contest. Maynard. Frampton on the last line of defence. Manages to find a teammate. We're watching a very good side here. The Pies have winners everywhere. He's hit up the lead. The kick is precise. Gee, they're playing well. Keeps it low. McStay has got loose. Caddy went bang. McGrath. Redmond getting involved. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. He's normally better than that. Frampton. McStay. Dersma makes good contact. Barrow shows them a clean pair of heels.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Maynard takes an excellent grab. The Pies finishing strongly. Membry, here's real danger now. Looking to get it down there quickly. Newen drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Can he hit a target? Reed has found some space. Dersma, that's good work rate. Sizes up what's ahead. Away he goes. Delivers to centre half forward. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Merritt. Sharp. Takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? He's having a dirty day. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Tries a safe ball. Allen. The Pies have got that winning feeling ahead of the Premiership season, and they'll be very pleased with their hit out. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Pies were the better team for most of the day, and their contest work is certainly in better shape than their oppositions. They're an interesting watch this year because they really could do anything on their day, but can they find that all-important consistency?
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.
See the barricades are shouting as old barricades shout.